And but I was going to say that Maddie did work very hard for saying all these nice things she said about my hairdo. It was very sweet of Maddie saying all those things about my hairdo. The way my mother pulled it up for it and saying nice things about the wig that she ordered online. I'm glad that Maddie liked my new hairdo for the prom. And I'm glad that she liked it. For saying for saying all those nice things about my prom dress. That was very sweet of Maddie. It's really very thoughtful what Maddie said. And let me spend time with Matthew at the prom. Let me spend time with him. I'm glad that she's happy. I asked him to be my prom date. It's really nice of Matt let me spend time with him the night after prom. And it's really nice of Maddie doing that. That was a good thing what Maddie did. That was smart. So maybe I should give her some credit with that. I should. That was very thoughtful what Maddie said. It's really nice of her. And it was really nice of Maddie letting Matthew have me as his date for the prom. And let me spend time with him at my house for a couple of hours. It's really nice of Maddie doing all that for Matthew. I know Maddie's lucky to have Matthew as a son. So maybe I should give Maddie some credit. Be more extra nice with Maddie. But all that stuff she said about my hairdo and my dress, I think she deserves some credit. But let me have a chance to be with Matthew at the prom and him to be my date. It's really nice of Maddie doing all that for me. For letting me spend time with them doing lunch dates. It's really nice of Maddie. And I think Maddie did a good thing. But letting Matthew come with me to the Tamika's birthday party at Castro Valley. But letting Matthew come with me for bowling for Tamika's birthday party. That was really nice of Maddie doing that for Matthew. And Matthew did a lot of good things too by taking my place at swimming practices. But Matthew did a lot of good things too. By being so nice for taking my place at swimming practices. Since I haven't been going to swimming practices, he's been helping me out all the way. So maybe I should give Matthew some credit with that. for let him take over and take my place for swimming practice. It's really nice of him doing all that. And for looking out after me when it comes to being so nice to me. When it comes to the Ronay stuff, and he's right about the Ronay stuff. He's right. That's really nice of him looking out after me when it comes to my problems with Ronay and looking out after me and all that stuff. He's right. But he was really nice enough to do all that for me for all these years since we've been dating. I have. And that's good advice where he told me that he's trying to look out after me. He's right. Me and Renee should be friends, not sweethearts. That's good advice what he said. But that's pretty smart by looking out after me when it comes to my boyfriend issues. And I appreciate that for what he did, by helping me out with my boyfriend issues. And when it comes to this whole Renee stuff, the history that me and Renee had. But that was way a long time ago. There was 2 months since I've been dating Renee. By looking out after me when it comes to the whole Daniel stuff. I was smart. By looking after me about Daniel, and maybe he's right. What me and Daniel does, well, that's what he wanted, for me and Daniel to be friends. Send me as sweethearts. I used to be with him, but that was way a long time ago when I first started FBS. I know what me and Daniel did by kissing. The first year I was in his group. The first year we both were in FBS for that long. He did FBS longer than I have. And he did. Well, he's moving on by being with Monique. And I'm moving on by being with Matthew. I know it didn't work out between me and Daniel. I didn't. Well, we shouldn't. The first year when Joe Spears was in that FBS, but me and Daniel shouldn't have kissed at all. We should have kept our lips to ourselves. But that kiss wasn't for, but the kiss that I planted on Daniel, oh, it's an accident. It was. But I shouldn't have kissed him in the first place. I should have asked Matthew permission before I kissed him. But I shall now I learned my lesson. I can't be kissing other boys, especially behind Matthew's back. Now, so I should have asked him permission before I kissed Daniel, and I didn't do that. And when I first started Stepping Stones, we ended up having sex in the backyard, in the back area there are Stepping Stones. We shouldn't have had sex. I shouldn't have hid it from Matthew. And Daniel shouldn't have lied to Matthew. Daniel should have told him straight out what happened. Surprised that Daniel didn't tell Matthew that, and he didn't. And I told Daniel, he's friends with my boyfriend. He's buddies with my boyfriend, and I don't want him to wreck his friendship with Matthew because of what he did. But I don't want Daniel to ruin his friendship with Matthew because of all that. I don't want him to.